In today's video, we're going to look at latitude and longitude problems. So the Earth's surface is divided into parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude. So if we have the Earth, these circles are the parallels of latitude. And if we have another circle, these meridians, these lines here, are the meridians of longitude. And when you combine the two of these, they form a grid, and the grid enables us to specify positions on the Earth's surface. So how we get the measurements for latitude and longitude is based on an angle between the Earth's center and the either the parallels of latitude or the meridians of longitude. So for latitude, what we have is a cross-section of the planet. It's cut into two pieces. We have the center of the Earth. We have some point along one of these lines of parallels of latitude, and maybe we have another point along another parallel of latitude, and we have the equator, which runs right down the middle. So this is the equator. And the way we define these parallels of latitude is the angle between from the center of the Earth between the equator and the parallel of latitude. So this point here, which is called point P, is going to be some degrees. So let's say it's 40 degrees north, and 40 degrees north defines the entire parallel of latitude. And similarly, we can do the same thing with the other point, which we'll call B. Let's say B is 20 degrees. So B is 20 degrees south, and we've defined the entire parallel of latitude. And we can also define each meridian of longitude. If we take a different cross-section, let's take a cross-section of half the planet in a kind of semicircle sense. We've cut it in half, and we have our prime meridian, or our meridian of Greenwich, and we have the center of the Earth, and we have a connecting line from the center of the Earth to the prime meridian. The way in which we define these meridians of longitude is the angle between the center of the Earth and the prime meridian. This angle here. Let's say, and this is west to east. So this is east of the prime meridian, this is west of the prime meridian. So this one we'll say is 30 degrees east. And this one we will say is, 10 degrees west. And when we're writing the latitude and longitude of a point, so let's say point P is at 40 degrees north, and let's say it's 30 degrees, let's just undo that, 40 degrees north and 30 degrees east. So we list our latitude before our longitude. With that in mind, we'll now look at the rest of this question. So we're asked to find that if we're given the coordinates of point A, which is this point here, and we're told that point A is 60 degrees north and 70 degrees east. Alright, and we're going to use this information to find the other points. So if we're on the same, point C here is on the same meridian of longitude. If it's on the same meridian of longitude, then it must have the same coordinates. So we know that point C has some degrees, some degree of associated with its parallel of latitude, but we also know that it's on the same meridian of longitude as point A. So that means this is 70 degrees east. And if we look closely, we can see C is actually on the equator, or 0 degrees. So we would write 0 degrees. We wouldn't write north or south because it's actually not either side of the equator. Alright, so that's A done. That's B done, rather. Let's do A. Find the coordinates of B. Well, B is on the same parallel of longitude as A, which means its first coordinate, parallel of latitude is A. So we can put in the same parallel of latitude as point A, which is 60 degrees north. And then if we look here, we have an arrow pointing and saying Greenwich Meridian, or prime meridian. And the coordinates of the prime meridian is 0 degrees. So we've solved A and we've solved B. C is asking us, what is the maximum value for latitude and where does it occur? Well, the maximum value of latitude can be thought of in two ways. It can either be the maximum value north or the maximum value south. And in either case, what we have is 90 degrees north or 90 degrees south. Okay, so we've solved this basic problem and had a quick look at the... Oh, I should probably mention the 90 degrees north and 90 degrees south. This is the North Pole. And this is the South Pole. So now that we've had a look at these, and you've had a basic understanding of what latitude and longitude are, and you've also done a quick problem, we can go on with the rest of the problems associated with this particular subject. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.